Guys, I got a question on one of my videos the other day ago. The person asked in the comment section, they said, what's one thing that you did to better your financial situation and get better with money and build wealth? And I said, you know what? There's one great equalizer that we all have access to, and that's time. And so I said, you know what? Let's answer that question in a more detailed video. So on this video, I want to answer that question and dig into why time is the great financial equalizer. Let's talk about it. Listen, everybody has the same 24 hours every day. I know that sounds like a cliche, but I want you to bear with me on this video because I want to go deeper. The fact is, I don't care if you are homeless and on the streets or if you're living in a penthouse somewhere. We all get 24 hours every single day. I'm not trying to discount the fact that some people start with a silver spoon in their mouth and some people start with nothing. I don't want to discount that because that plays a role in what you have to do with your time. The person that started with a silver spoon in their mouth, they can spend their time a little bit different than the person that's starting from nothing. But one way or the other, they both are going to ultimately choose how they spend their time. And I don't care if you're rich and wealthy. The way you choose to spend that time is going to matter of whether or not you're going to still be rich and wealthy in 5 or 10 or 15 or 20 years. If you have a lot of money and you mess up your time, you ain't going to have a lot of money soon. If you don't have a lot of money and you use your time in a certain way, you're going to one day have more and more because it's all about the time, the great equalizer. Listen, it ain't equal how we was born. It ain't equal that some people had a wonderful, loving set of grandparents that happened to leave them $10,000 or $20,000 or $100,000. And then somebody didn't have that, came from a foster family, was adopted at a young age and had problem after problem after problem as a young person. We can't help that. But the one thing we can help is the great financial equalizer, how we decide to use our time. One of the things that I had to do as I was building my wealth is I had to learn how to get really, really specific with my time every single day. Look, the 40-hour work week, that's the thing that I haven't worked just 40 hours in a week in about 30 years, right? I'm always going above and beyond and doing more with my time than most people. And over the course of a lot of years, it's helped. Look, for the most part, how we decide to use our time is really a choice. I know it doesn't always feel like a choice because you think, I gotta eat, so I gotta work these 8 hours, and I have to pay the light bill, so I gotta work this overtime, and I have to pay for this truck, right? The payment on this truck, so I gotta work 12 or 14 hours. Look, the more you can understand the principle of the value of time, the more you're gonna understand money. Right now, a lot of you watching this, you just trade time for money, time for money. Time is too precious. Time is more valuable than money. So let me say it a different way. Time is your number one resource. What good is it to have a whole bunch of money, but you don't have no time? What good is it to have a whole bunch of houses and a whole bunch of land and a whole bunch of resources and all this other stuff, and you don't have the resource of time to enjoy it all? If you have no time to enjoy the things that you have, you might as well not have them. See, this is the importance of time. And oftentimes what happens, guys, is we live in time, so we don't really understand the value of time until we run out of it, or until we're close to running out of it, or till we're forced to maybe run out of it. Then all of a sudden, time becomes important. But here's what I'm telling you on your financial journey. Make time a priority today. Make how you spend and use your time a big priority right now. Look, time is important. The only reason that you're watching this video right now is because you chose to use your time watching this video, right? You could have chose to use your time drinking alcohol. You could have chose to use this time playing video games, doing anything. But you chose this time to get some financial education, some financial literacy through a video on YouTube. And so if time is the great financial equalizer, that means that in order to get more wealth, you have to understand how to better use your time. You got to sacrifice a little bit of your free time to actually get better with money or learn more about money. Now, let me explain that a little bit. What I'm saying is you're going to have to give up a portion of your free time if you want to build your wealth. And at the same time, you're going to have to learn how to This is what I had to do all this. This is why I'm explaining this. I don't tell you anything on these videos that I haven't done, right? I don't speak about things that I'm just speculating and all this. I'm telling you things that I had to do. Now, in answering the question the person asked me in the comment, I had to say, okay, how do I manage my time better so that it can be going towards the things that I really want and enjoy in life at some point? So I had to learn how to manage my time, right? So what I've done every day for the last, 15, 20, 25 years is I always make a list of the things that I want to accomplish the next day, the night before. Now, I may miss a time or two here and there, but for the most part, I do it almost every single day. I write down what's coming the next day, the things that I really want to accomplish. Now, I don't accomplish all of them, and sometimes I'll go as far as to write down the exact time of the day that I want to accomplish them. Or I'll write down how long it's going to take me to accomplish them, right? And I'll just do it on a regular piece of notebook, right? Over the course of, and one notebook might last me a month or two, couple months if I use the back side of it. Listen, I do this every single day. It helps me manage my time. It's just an exercise. Try it. But the kicker is this: you're not going to be able to spend your time the same way everybody else spends their time if you want to get something different than everybody else around you. Look, if you want to be regular, live a regular life, have regular money, right? Have a regular job. If you want to do that, do what regular people do. It's cool. It's not a big deal. But if you want more, you got to kind of level up and start thinking about doing more. And one of the places you can really start is with the great financial equalizer called time. So that means instead of doing what everybody else doing with their time, playing video games, chilling, relaxing, Netflix, chill, watching TV. Look, you're going to have to spend your time maybe researching, reading, getting more education, studying for your plumber's license, getting your CDL, right? Getting your cybersecurity certificate or your bachelor's degree or your master's degree. You're going to have to spend your time doing something a little bit different because you want different. See, if you want different and you spend your time the way you always spent your time, you ain't going to get no different. Your time got to be spent evolving, changing, getting new information, researching, nurturing a new set of friendships, building something, creating something, producing new stuff. Now listen, I'm not telling you on this video that you cannot enjoy free time and have some time to do something you enjoy. There's nothing wrong with that. My thing is, try to find ways. This is what I did. I tried to find ways to enjoy my time while bettering my life in that time. So for example, I like to walk. Just walk in nature, outside, spend 30, 45 minutes to an hour every single day just walking. Now, I get enjoyment from that, using that time in that way. But at the same time, I'm getting an added benefit from my health, right? So another example might be doing these YouTube videos. I enjoy doing these YouTube videos. I did them for a year and a half without no money, without being monetized on YouTube. Now, I still do the videos. I am monetized, but look, I'm enjoying doing this. And so at the same time, the extra added benefit of using the time doing these videos is that I'm helping somebody, helping other people. So there's an extra added benefit to the utilization. At the same time, I'm building a network of people. I'm creating and producing something of value to help other people by doing these videos that I enjoy doing with my time. So there's nothing wrong with enjoying your time and having fun and doing those things. I'm not saying don't have fun. I'm saying be careful about how you use your time, because your time is the great equalizer. Your time is what can make somebody who's poor become wealthy because how they chose to use their time. Your time is what can help build you a fortune if you understand the importance of it and the value of it and you use it accordingly. Look, people talk about they want to get wealthy, they want to build wealth, they want to have more money constantly, right? But nobody really talks about, listen, the fact that you have to change the way you use your time. If you don't change that, nothing about your money is going to change. You ain't building wealth if all you do with your time is go to work, come home, chill. Go to work, come home, chill. Go to work, come home, chill. Then the weekend comes, you get ready for the party, go to the concert, chill. Go out and do this, chill. Come back home, Sunday comes, next thing you know, you may go to church, you may not go to church, you may worship, whatever you do. Listen, then you just chill. And then you chill all day here and you chill all. You ain't gonna build wealth that way, guarantee you. Look, if you ask people who are over the age of 50 or 60 or 70, what's one thing they wish they had done differently? A lot of them will say, I wish I had spent my time doing something different. I wish I had spent my time doing this instead of doing that. That was my mistake. So what's that tell you? Time is very important, but we all have the same 24 hours every day. Time is the great equalizer. How are you spending your time? What are you doing with your time? How are you monitoring and tracking your time? Are you spending your leisure time just relaxed, not doing nothing, which is okay sometime? Or are you spending some of your free time getting better in an area that's going to help you build maybe some wealth? And when I say wealth, I'm not talking about just building wealth just to have a whole bunch of money. I'm talking about spending some time building some wealth or producing or creating something that's going to help you build wealth, that's going to help you fund your future. But how you decide to spend your time is the key. So there you have it, guys. Time is the great financial equalizer. If you got value from this video, smash that like button for me. And please share this video with someone who you know. The best person that's going to take care of the old you is the young you. Take good care of yourself and take care of other people. Until the next video, peace.